Hey, what's happening, guys? Rules for Rebels here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how the Shopify Abandoned Cart feature helped me recapture over $20,000 worth of lost sales last month. First of all, if you guys don't know what an abandoned cart is, let me first explain what an abandoned cart is. So, you guys have probably been in a scenario, maybe you're on Amazon, maybe you're on some other website, and you're shopping for items, and you add a couple items into your shopping cart, and then you go to the checkout process and you start entering your name, address, email, phone number. And right before you get to putting in your credit card, a couple things may happen. Maybe your phone rings and you have to take a phone call and walk away from the computer. Maybe your computer dies. Maybe you don't have your credit card with you. Or maybe you see the shipping price and you're like, oh man, that shipping price is kind of high. Maybe I won't order this. A lot of different scenarios can happen that cause people to abandon the cart. And it doesn't have to be a lost sale. With Shopify's abandoned cart feature, you are able to basically send an email to these people. With one click of a link, they can pick up their cart right where they left off. They don't have to go adding the products into their cart again. It'll show them exactly what they had added into their cart, as well as the cost. They don't have to fill out their name, address, phone number, etc., all over again. So basically, you're making the process of them coming back and rechecking out super simple. Like literally, they may just need to do one click to check out, or at the very most, maybe they need to add their credit card. But Shopify's abandoned cart feature is one of the best features that Shopify has. I don't know if Shopify was the first one to come out with this feature, but they were one of the earlier ones to do it. I think now BigCommerce and Volusion, a lot of the other shops are starting to add this feature as well. But in my opinion, this is probably one of the best features that Shopify has. Like I said, it helped me pick up over $20,000 worth of lost sales last month. And out of those lost sales that it helped me pick up, I don't know what our profit was. I haven't sat down to figure out what that is, but it will bring back a lot of sales that would otherwise be lost. So here's an astounding fact for you guys. According to the Baymard Institute, which is a web research company, an astounding 67.45% of online shopping carts are abandoned. So think about that. Out of everybody who come, if 100 people come to your store with the intention of making a purchase, almost 68% of them are going to leave without making a purchase. Now, these are people who actually took the time to add something to the shopping cart to start filling out their information. And so these are very, very targeted buyers. So sometimes something as simple as a follow-up email is enough to get them to complete their cart. This means you're losing out on almost 68% of your potential sales, and there is something you can do about it. So before we get further into this, again, I just want to recap this. So 100 people come to your store. These may be people that you drove to your store organically, or these may be people that you paid Facebook ads or AdWords to send over to your store. So think about it. If you're paying 50 cents, a dollar, $2 a click to get somebody over to your website, and 68% of those people are leaving, you're throwing away a huge, huge, huge percentage of money. So even if you're able to capture a small percentage of this back, it's going to wind up being huge for your business. Now, Shopify offers this feature for free. Some other e-commerce platforms and stuff charge you for this. There are some Shopify apps which go a little bit more into depth on this. So just for example, a couple of the Shopify apps will allow you to send like 3 follow-up emails instead of 1. Some of them will allow you to show other featured products in addition to what they were checking out with, etc. So Shopify's feature is a little bit more basic than some of the paid ones. The paid ones started as little as like $8 and go up to, I think, $30 a month. Personally, I don't feel the need to use a paid one, although using a paid one, I can pretty much guarantee you will recoup that money back within 1 or 2 sales, which it's pretty much guaranteed to get you. But I find Shopify's free abandoned cart feature does more than enough for me. So Shopify abandoned cart feature, it will contact those customers for you. So it can be set up automated. So you can say, okay, after a customer checks out, 24 hours after a customer fails to check out, 24 hours later, I automatically want to send them this email. Or you can say, okay, 2 days after a customer doesn't complete a checkout, I want them to send an email. You can even say, okay, 3 hours after a customer abandons a cart, I'm going to send them this follow-up email. This will recapture a large percentage of your sales that would otherwise be lost. It can be used manually or automated. So if I want to manually do it, I can go in every day and click to send an email to all the abandoned carts. If I want to automate the process and have it automatically send out an email, say 7 days after they abandon a cart, I can set it up automated as well. I also get all the customer's information, or at least as much as they fill out. So if a customer fills out name, address, email, and phone number, I don't always contact people by phone, but if it's a larger purchase, let's say someone's spending like $1,968 on my store, and they failed to check out, that's going to be a time when I'm probably going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call and be, "Hey, Mr. Smith, I noticed you were on our store shopping and you had a couple items in the cart. You didn't wind up completing the checkout. Did you have any questions? Is there anything I can help you out with?" And I feel that calling somebody on the phone is a much better way to recapture that sale than just an email. An email may go into spam, they may ignore it, they may delete it. But a phone call, it really shows that, you offer good customer service, you're on top of your thing. Now, if somebody fails to check out from my store and it's like a $6.99 phone charger, I'm probably not going to call the customer. At that point, it's probably more of a bother to them than anything else. But if somebody's checking out for $1,000 and $1,500, $2,000, that's a lot of money to spend. And if they've never dealt with me before, if they've never talked to me in person, maybe they got cold feet about making a purchase that large. Maybe they're worried about internet security. Maybe they had a question about the item. So a lot of times, just by picking up the phone and calling, "Oh, you know what? I didn't see that lock on the address bar. I wasn't sure if you guys were like SSL encrypted. Oh yeah, we are. No worries. I can also take an order over the phone if you like. Um, if you prefer, if that makes you more comfortable, or, yeah, I was about to check out, but I was just wondering if this works on US outlets." "Oh, yeah, well, yes, yes, sir, it does work on US outlets. We also offer a converter to people in European countries." So whatever the objection is, whatever caused the customer to abandon the cart, you can also follow up with them over the phone as well. And like I said, I only do that on larger ticket items, but it is something I do. Okay, now when it comes to reasons that people are abandoning their cart, some people, something no fault of your own. Maybe their baby starts crying and they have to get up and go get the baby. Maybe they are laying in bed and they're about to make a purchase and they realize, oh, their wallet and their credit card is downstairs on the counter, and they don't feel like going downstairs to get it. Reasons like that, the person wants to make a purchase. It's nothing about your store that's turning them off. It's nothing about the price. It's nothing about the shipping price. It was strictly just something came up. Maybe they had to go poop. I don't know. But in those scenarios, simply sending a reminder email to where with one click they can pick up their cart, a lot of times you're going to get them back. Another thing you can do is offer coupon codes or free shipping as an incentive. So on my store, we only ship via FedEx, so shipping is a little bit more expensive. Shipping starts at like $20, whereas a lot of people are used to having shipping options for like $3 or maybe $5 for priority mail. We don't offer those cheaper shipping options because most of the items we sell are higher ticket items, and I just don't trust the post office with them. So something I could do, assuming the product has a good enough margin for me to absorb the shipping: "Hey, we noticed you abandoned your cart. We'd like to offer you 10% off if you'd like to complete your purchase." Or, "Hey, we noticed you abandoned your cart. We can offer you free shipping on this order if you complete it within the next 48 hours. And that way, if the objection was either price or the cost of shipping, we have a chance to overcome that objection. Now, it's really up to your discretion whether you want to offer a coupon code or a discount. So in my abandoned cart email recovery efforts, I do not offer any coupon codes or any free shipping. And just to give you an idea, in the past 30 days, I've had about 50 abandoned carts. Out of those 50 abandoned carts, I've been able to recapture 8 of them. So that is a 16% uptick in business due to Shopify's abandoned cart feature. I don't really feel like a discount code or free shipping is necessarily going to bring people back to me. So for that reason, if I did offer it, I'd basically just be offering money back to people who would otherwise be paying full price and making the purchase anyway. So I choose not to do that. For some of you guys, if you're drop shipping or if you're selling products where you have a pretty hefty margin on them, you can probably afford to knock 10% off or offer free shipping. So in a lot of scenarios, I would recommend that you guys offer either a coupon code or free shipping. And you can customize these abandoned cart emails. So, there's a generic one that's just going to say, "Hey, notice you abandoned your cart, blah, blah, blah. Pick it up by clicking here." And it'll show them what they ordered and the cost of shipping and the price of everything. And with one click, they can go back and re-engage with that same cart without having to re-enter all their information and add things to the cart. But however, if you would like to customize your message, you can change it to say whatever you want it to say. If you want to plug in a coupon code, you can plug in a coupon code. You can customize this however you like. And again, I've already told you guys this, but out of my last 50 abandoned carts in the last 30 days, 8 have been recaptured. So that's more than 16% in business that I would have otherwise lost. Here is kind of a look at the overview of abandoned carts. So obviously I had to block some of this information out. I'm not going to show you guys my customer information and stuff like that. But the checkout, this is like the checkout number. This is the date. So I had one at October 9th at 9:54. I had 3 the following day, one at 2:18 in the morning, one at 11:12 in the morning, and one at 12:49 in the afternoon. Then Monday I had one, Tuesday I had one, Wednesday I had two. So you can see abandoned carts happen pretty frequently. I feel like I have my Shopify store set up pretty well, so I don't feel like I don't have a streamlined, there's a lot of reasons for abandoned carts. Sometimes it can be your checkout process takes too long, your prices are too high, people don't like your shipping, etc. My shopping cart on Shopify, or my shopping experience on Shopify, is pretty streamlined, so I don't feel like that's one of my issues. But nonetheless, I get a lot of abandoned carts. Now, this is who the order was placed by. If I were to click one of these links here, I can see the actual order. Here it shows me, was an email sent to that customer to recover it, or not sent. So as you can see here, sent, not sent, sent. And this isn't a good example. If we scroll down, you'll see all my recoveries are below, but not recovered, 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 not recovered. Now, if we look at the transactions here that we lost, I lost a $38 transaction, $234, $7.50, $1,795, that's a big one, $262, $72, $68, $1,018, $58. So for these $38, $200, $7, $72, $200, those ones I would just let Shopify send an automated email. For these larger transactions of $1,795, almost $1,800, and another one of over $1,000, for these ones, I would at the very least try to call the customer. If I can't get the customer on the phone, I might leave them a message. Hey, this is John with Rocket Place Enterprises. I noticed you were browsing our online web store at rocketenterprises.com. You didn't complete your checkout. I was just wondering if you had any questions, or if you had any trouble checking out. Feel free to give me a call. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions, or manually take a payment over the phone. If I don't get them on the phone, I may then also not only send the abandoned cart email, but send a personalized email. Hey, I noticed you were shopping on our store and didn't complete your purchase. Did you have any questions? Is there anything I can answer for you? Please feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email back. So for these larger ones, I would probably first try to give them a phone call. If I can't get in touch with them over the phone, I would send them an automated email and also send them a personalized email. But what's kind of nice about this, you can either manually click here and send these individually, or like I said, you can set it up automated so that 2 days after they abandon their checkout, it automatically sends them an email. If you want to go back in and check and see how many you've recovered, you can see whether they've sent an email, and you can also see whether it has recovered that cart. So this is kind of an overview of the abandoned cart feature. And like I said, I'm surprised by how many people are using Shopify and aren't aware of this feature. So if you go to your orders tab, you have orders, drafts, and abandoned checkouts is where you're going to see the abandoned checkout. The abandoned checkouts you've had, as well as where you can either manually send the emails or set it up to automatically do so. And then the last thing I'm going to show you guys is just an example of an abandoned cart email. Obviously, again, I can't show you my customers' information, so I blocked out some of this stuff, but this link in itself will take them right to where they left off during their checkout. So if I wanted to send them an email from my personal email address, I could just link this in there and be like, hey, buddy, saw you were shopping on our site and didn't complete a purchase. If you're still interested, click this link and it'll take you right to where you left off. I can also click this button that says contact customer. It will pull up an email showing what they had in their cart, the shipping, their information, and they can pick it up from there. Here it shows the checkout details. This is the abandoned cart. It was $1,494 with the shipping of $22. Obviously, I blocked out my customer's information there. But basically, with one click, I could send this email to a customer. And again, I'm sorry, I can't show you guys what the actual email looks like, because then it would show all my customers' information and everything. But, basically be, hey, sorry we missed you, or, hey, sorry you weren't able to complete your checkout. If you have any questions, please give me a call or email me. If you'd like to pick up where you left off, you can click here. And in that email, it will show them what they had in their cart, et cetera, so that they can kind of refresh their memory. So I've been really pleasantly surprised with how many lost sales this has picked up for me. Like I said, the average store has 68% of sales lost due to abandoned carts. So if you can pick up even a fraction of that, you're going to be making a ton more money. I think I guess it's somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000 worth of lost sales in the last 30 days. And my Shopify abandoned cart feature has helped me pick up 8 of those, which 8 out of 50 is 16%. So 16% of sales I wouldn't have had, Shopify has managed to pick back up for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is really, really important information. So if you have friends who are using Shopify, if you're on a Shopify forum or an e-commerce forum on Reddit, feel free to share this video with people. This is a feature that everybody needs to be using. It's completely free of charge. It costs you nothing. It comes with your Shopify store automatically. There's really no reason not to be doing it. If you guys want to get a little bit more sophisticated or have a little bit more customized emails or do more than one follow-up email, you can do that very easily. Okay, like I said, so if you guys want to get more sophisticated with this, if you want to send more follow-up emails, if you want to do more customization, if you want to show other featured products in your store, you can do that with some of the other abandoned cart apps you can find in the Shopify App Store. I'll link to a couple of the most popular ones. Most of them are paid, like I said, starting at anywhere from $8 to $30 per month. If it helps you pick up sales, you're going to make that money back every month with 1 or 2 sales. And I can pretty much guarantee as long as you have traffic coming to your store, as long as you have people shopping, you are going to have abandoned carts, and this is going to make you your money back. Like I said, me personally, I use Shopify's built-in free abandoned cart feature. It's more than enough for me. It works perfectly fine. But for any of you guys who are looking to get a little bit more customized with your emails, if you have other products you want to highlight to people, etc., you may want to consider using one of those. For any of you guys who aren't already using Shopify, I will link below in the description box to where you can get a free 14-day trial to Shopify. Most of these abandoned cart apps, like I said, Shopify does have a free tool built in, but if you want to use the more sophisticated apps, most of them offer anywhere from a 14 to a 30-day free trial. So if you want to try those out for free for a month and see if they would make you your money back, you can always try those out for free as well. So if you guys have any questions about abandoned carts, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And please share this video with your friends. Share it on your favorite e-commerce Reddit forum. Share it on Facebook. Share it in your e-commerce Facebook group, etc. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We got some good videos coming out later this week. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.